Hey team, so we are going to be adding a new song called Ascend, and it has some really challenging, interesting rhythmic complexity.
Show me your glory. We can ascend the mountain of God.
Now, this might seem like it's just a lesson for drums, but it's really important that everyone in the band is understanding how to group the rhythms in order for it to lock in cohesively. First things first, the song is in 6/8, so 6/8 notes per measure. Another way to say this, if we zoom in on it, is that it has 12/16 notes in a measure. An ordinary 6/8 groove would group those 16th notes in groups of 2, making 6/8 notes. Here's what that beat sounds like. And this song does have plenty of that, but what happens if we take those 16th notes and we group them in groups of 3 instead, making dotted quarter notes? It sounds like a 4/4 beat with a triplet feel. And this song has both grooves. So what I'm going to ask you to practice, regardless of your instrument, is setting metronome and switching back and forth between what we're going to call the 4 feel, which is made up of 4 dotted eighths, and the 6 feel, which is made up of 6/8 notes. And here's what they sound like back to back. And this isn't just a hypothetical exercise. Check out how they switch back and forth exactly like this in their tour opener.
Eternity. Welcome the King of Glory. Yeah.
And notice that the keys player, even though he's hardly changing what he's playing, he's moving differently and internalizing differently. And it's subtle, but that's what sells it. If you know which groove you're trying to play, the 6 groove or the 4 groove, and you can hear what others are trying to play as well, and you know how to feel both of them, then we can blend them together and do something called a polyrhythm. There's 6/4, where the pulse feels like the 4 groove, but some instruments are playing the 6, in this case, the kick. And there's also a 4/6 polyrhythm, where the pulse is 6, but some are playing 4, in this case, again, the kick. Hopefully this sort of high-level theoretical view of what is going on with the rhythm is helpful. It's different, it impacts each instrument differently, but it's something we all need to be aware of as we head into tackling a pretty fun song. So happy practicing, thanks for listening.
It's finished, it's final.